let's get into the Pro Bowl. Let's do it. Ugh. So I'll start off by asking, did you watch any of that game on Sunday?
A matter of fact, I turned it on for, a little bit of it. I think I saw a little bit of the second quarter, and I was just so underwhelmed.
I mean, how could you not be with that product on the field?
I didn't even know that it was like that. I thought that it would at least be like the NBA All-Star game where they'd be, I guess, trying a little bit, but it looked like a Pee Wee football game.
Well, yeah, they found out ways to make the NBA All-Star game fun, but the Pro Bowl, I don't really know what ways you can really work around that. And I'll be very blunt right now. I haven't watched the Pro Bowl, I think, ever.
Yeah, same.
I don't think I've ever tuned into the Pro Bowl, and I definitely wasn't watching what happened on Sunday. I mean, I've seen clips of it, and it's so bad. No one wants to tackle anybody. No one wants to, obviously no one wants to get hurt, so they figure the game means nothing. Why should I even try? And obviously the physicality has taken a backseat recently, but this was just an all-time low. I mean, that was just not an appealing product. And the NFL, I feel like they can't be satisfied putting a product like that on the field. You gotta agree with that, no?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely it's definitely not football.
No,
and
I don't know what that was, but
I'm not sure, but it's something that these players defended it. They took to Twitter. A few of them were saying, they're gonna go into a long off season where if they get hurt, they can really screw up their chances to be the player that they want to be for the next season.
Right.
But at that point, when you're considering that, why even have it?
Exactly.
I mean, maybe an alternative. Like somebody suggested an alternative. I saw on Twitter. It was a funny little thing. It said the worst two teams in the league.
I've seen this. Yeah.
They should play a game for the number one pick in the draft, which that's funny. But at the end of the day, they do have a month or a little, depending on how good the team is, they do have a month off and then play the game, which can really screw up like the way that their body reacts to things because there's a cycle in football. You wake up Monday morning, Tuesday morning, you're screwed up in the first week or two in the new NFL season. But as those weeks go on, you become less, you become built for it. So if you're taking off about a month and a half if you're a team that's not going to make the playoffs and you're going out and knocking each other like silly, it's gonna be horrible for your body, and it could really lead to maybe being out the next season or something, or tearing something that you didn't think you could tear because in regular season you were running, you're doing full workout and stuff like that. So it's very weird.
Yeah.
Also, just the fact that it's at the end of the season instead of the middle of the season. But it's such a interesting. There's so many different factors that come into the game of football because it's so physical.
Well, yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the timing of the Pro Bowl and just at the end of the season. It's like it's weird.
Yeah,
like it's sandwiched in between championship weekend and then the Super Bowl, and obviously no one's really dying to see the Pro Bowl at that point in time.
I think they just threw it on there because there was no football.
Yeah, but I'd almost rather know football than watching guys, not even tackle guys and the refs blow the whistle when the guy goes untouched.
Exactly.
But it's different from the NBA and the MLB because those are like in the middle of the season. And
and it's very fun. Like there's a lot going on. Like
I agree.
Everybody's, you got those two players that are like head to head, and it's like, oh, this is funny. It's a good what is it? A little opposite of recap for a preview. That's the word I was folks. It's a good preview for maybe a potential finals match.
Yeah, well,
so it's fun.
The NBA has made some nice adjustments where they've made the game a little more fun, with the whole team captains and everything. And also now with, the target score you have to get at the end. So it makes the game a little more exciting. But, I mean, with football, I don't really know what you can do to really salvage the Pro Bowl. I mean, are we just going to have to accept that this is what it's going to be every year?
I think the outrage over this year's Pro Bowl was second to none from any other year, I believe. Mm-hmm. And there's going to be something done, I believe, because so many people were just like, "This is nonsense. What are we even doing here?"
Well, truth be told, I don't really know what the solution is.
Yeah,
you could argue, okay, just throw it in the middle of the season. Well, I think you're gonna get the same thing. Like, guys don't want to, with football being such a physically demanding sport, guys don't want to get hurt it's a nonsense game. It's it's just for fun, really. But
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, there's no one wants to get hurt and like risk serious injury playing this game. But I'm sure it's really fallen off. I mean, I'm sure you saw the video of Sean Taylor in the Pro Bowl about 15 years ago, and him just leveling the punter.
Oh my gosh.
And it really just shows,
different time.
the
man.
fall from grace the Pro Bowl has taken. There's no you don't see physicality like that anymore. So,
But
at this rate, do you just get rid of it?
I have heard somebody tell me I can't give credit to it. I don't know who they are, sorry, but they told
It's a
me
source.
a source has told me that there should be a skills competition.
I would like
which would
that
be
better.
so cool.
Like quarterbacks lining up from the goal line and seeing how far
you could throw it.
That would be a lot of
That'd
fun.
be so cool.
Like imagine Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes in a deep ball contest.
Yeah, I mean
That
they're
would be
never gonna
awesome.
make it to the Super Bowl, so
Yeah.
again, so.
And
No, I'm kidding.
the other thing about the Pro Bowl is the timing of it prevents everybody from participating in it. So
Yeah, it is very weird.
yeah, so
You
anybody
can't
on
have the best player in the league
yeah,
in the Pro Bowl.
yeah, so anybody on the Rams and the Bengals can't be in the Pro Bowl. So you're leaving out Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford probably would have been in there, Aaron Donald, Von Miller. I don't know if Von Miller would have been in there, but either way, there's still a lot of great players that just don't participate every single year because of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
at that point, like, why have it at the end of January? Doesn't really make any sense to me. And obviously, with the lack of effort and the kind of mockery of football that it's become, they got to do something. Whether that either be change the game in some way or just get rid of it entirely and make All-Star Weekend something else. I think that would be better. But anything to not really relive what we saw on Sunday. But it's just. I can't even process what I saw, and it's just so terrible as a football fan.
Yeah, and the fact that like in any other sport, basketball and baseball, it's a nice break,
Right.
The All-Star break, where everybody in the league gets about a week off.
Mm-hmm.
It's really really nice, and football's such a weird sport. Like I said before, it's like you got a week in and out. You could play Thursday, then you could not play for a week and a half or something like that. It's very weird. So I like the fact that a lot of sports are like, oh, we're gonna designate this time for the players. So let the players go for the weekend, do their thing, and then let them spend time with their family, relax, recover, stuff like that. But this was it just made no sense.
Oh, my producer just came into my ear, and I think that this is something that really kind of sums it up well. So I'll shout out the commenter, Kevin Rabacs. So my brother, thank you for listening. But he said that the Pro Bowl is essentially it's a non-contact practice. That's essentially what it is. And obviously the product on the field on Sunday, it shows that.